Let's make some cookies. Everybody in my family loves chocolate chip cookies, but we're gonna amp it up a notch today. We're going to make brown butter chocolate chip cookies. And if you've never had one, they are absolutely amazing and they're easy. So first off, we're gonna take 2 sticks of butter and we're gonna cook it on the stove for 7 to 8 minutes. And I'm gonna show you the color that you want it. And y'all, this butter is cracking me up because Land O'Lakes was on sale at Kroger's, but I bought the little half sticks. So 2 sticks makes 1 stick, right? So I got 4 of these, even though you only need 2 sticks of butter. I need to read, that's all I gotta say. All right, let's get this on the stove. My boys are so excited Mama's making chocolate chip cookies. It's been a hot minute, okay? So I've got my KitchenAid over here on the bar, and we're going to put in 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and then we're gonna put in a ½ cup of granulated sugar, you know, the white stuff. I can get a ½ cup out. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go check my butter. Let's add 2 eggs to our sugar mixture. And also when you're melting your butter, melt it on medium heat. Don't put it up on high, because trust me, it scorches and it pops all over you. You can probably hear that over there on the stove. Now we're gonna go in with 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I think this may use up the last of my homemade vanilla. I'm gonna have to make some more. Let's give this a little mix. Make sure it gets well incorporated. Now to our sugar and eggs, we're gonna add in a teaspoon of baking soda. Gotta make sure I had the right thing. A ½ teaspoon baking powder. And a ½ teaspoon of salt. Now all we like is our flour and our butter. Nothing but the best for my family, Ghirardelli. This is 12 ounces. I'm using the whole package. You can use semi-sweet or milk chocolate or dark chocolate or white chocolate or whatever you want. But this is my family's favorite. 8 minutes later, my butter is done. And always remember to stir it or it will burn. This is what you want it to look like. Now we're gonna let it cool down to room temperature. You see, brown butter. It's not burned. It's a perfect nutty, woodsy smell. And when you eat your chocolate chip cookies with this, you're gonna be like, Amanda, you're on to something. Let's finish these cookies. We're gonna put in 2 and, trying to see, 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And you know, we've already got the baking soda, the baking powder, and the salt in there. So 1. And my butter's completely cooled down too. And I'm gonna show you it in just 1 minute if I don't flour myself. If you ain't making a mess in the kitchen, what are you doing? I'm always making a mess. All right, before I mix that up, brown butter. See that at the bottom? That's the flavor. It is amazing. So let's mix this up. While this is mixing, we're going to drizzle in our brown butter. And you've got to make sure it's completely cooled down or it's not gonna be right. Get all the last tidbits of goodness in there. Oh my word. Just smell my kitchen. It smells great. All right, let's give her a good mix for a minute. Now let's add our whole 12-ounce package of Ghirardelli semi-sweet chocolate chips. Give it another mix, and we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and then preheat your oven to 350. Look at that color. All right, it's been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. I ate some cookie dough, okay? Now let's scoop it out with our cookie scooper on our greased sheet pans. Here we go, and I just used Betty. This is my normal Pioneer Woman cookie scoop I've used for years. 12 on here, 350, 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, here's pan 1. I cooked these for 12 minutes, and no, they're not burned. They're brown butter chocolate chip cookies, and this is the color you're gonna get them. My husband does not like gooey cookies, so I always cook his longer, so he gets his own pan. So pan 1, here we go. Pan 2 with the gooey is in now. Here's the recipe. If you want to write it down, you can pause it. Here's the boys, and they like theirs and gooey gooey in the center, and so does the girls. Matt's the weird one. So there you go. This is a long video, but it's worth it. So there's how you make the best brown butter chocolate chip cookies. Do you want to know what my husband thinks about them? So, how's the cookie?
Well, I think it's number 8 right there, so I think they're pretty good.
And there you have it, a word from my picky husband's mouth. These are excellent. So y'all go make these today and enjoy them. And remember, love your family. And I love y'all.